Welcome everybody to episode 4 of my vlog series. Mike Will. You can see I'm masked up here. I'm getting ready to go hunt for a PlayStation 4. So that's what I'm doing today on my vlog series is you're going to join me on my hunt. This is all crooked. So I've been strategizing before I turn this video on, and I got a couple of Facebook messages out there for two different ones. One of them was a Call of Duty, and you'll see the ads. I'll put them up here. One of them is a Call of Duty. So right here, Call of Duty Modern Warfare bundle, the white slim, and then there's a black one that has a bunch of stickers on the top. So I made an offer on both for $200. And I'm waiting to hear back. I don't think the person with the Modern Warfare one is going to go for $200. But you know, that's just the nature of the beast. But I'm also going to take some trade fodder with me. So bear with me. I think it's back here. I'm looking for my copy of Luigi's Mansion. I'm going to a pawn shop too. So here we go. Sorry for the crappy camera angle for a second there. There we go. So I'm gonna be taking this. Bam! I'm gonna be taking this with me. One more time. Bam! No, that's right. Okay. It reversed the 3. It threw me off. Look, man, I'm new to this YouTube stuff, okay? Bear with me. Anyway, enough about that. I'm taking this with me as trade fodder for the pawn shop. My $200 is my budget. Ding, ding, ding. $200 is my budget limit for this video. So stay tuned. Did I get a PS4? You'll find out soon. Keep it live. Welcome back. Mike Will here. Sorry, we're out in the hot temperatures. So I had the AC running in the background. So you might hear that. I'm sorry. I just can't do this without it. It'll be like a coffee in here. But anyway, welcome to the Pawn Fathers parking lot. This is where I am headed to look for some, I want a PS4, so that's what we're here. I've got some trade stuff. My budget is $200, so that's what we're at. We're trying to get a PS4 for $200. This is our first stop. So my prediction is this is like the highest odds. That's why I'm here first. I do have a couple of, like I said earlier, some messenger leads, but you know, that may or may not pan out, and that stuff kind of tends to move fast. So we'll see. But wish me luck. Welcome back. Bad news, they had the PSVR, which I'm actually interested in the future, but I'm not ready for that yet. They did have a PSVR, but they did not have the PlayStation 4. So, you know, having to buy one of these retail is just not interested in doing that, but I am going to head to the next location. I will keep you updated. Sorry, this is a weird format. I'm just updating you as things go along. We'll see how it goes. But on the hunt again for a PS4. I had a little powwow with myself in the car with the phone, Googling, you know, and all that good stuff. And what I came up with was I'm going to hit GameStop. I'm not going to get a PS4 at GameStop, but just to see what's going on there. And there's another pawn shop in that area. So we're going to try the other pawn shop. I really feel like pawn shop is where I can go and not pay retail. So I'll keep you updated. All right, guys, I'm in the parking lot of Eastside Pawns. So that's my next. I'm gonna get a little footage of me walking in. Again, I don't want to be rude and film, honestly, especially with a pawn shop, especially with COVID-19. I'm really trying to be very courteous to my fellow people. So I am wearing a mask, as is mandated by my state. And I am also social distancing. But in addition to that, you know, I'm also not giving people any grief by filming something, because that's going to be, you know, adding to people's stress. So I'm in my car filming this. I'm not super optimistic after the last place, to be honest. So really, this is a laser focused game hunt. You know, normally, like I did run into, there was, you know, that last pawn shop had a GameCube game. They were going to probably charge a fortune for it. And it was Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, some crappy. No offense if you like that game, by the way, but it wasn't something I was going to pay 20 bucks for at a pawn shop. You know, so I have different eyes. I'm laser focused on just getting a PS4. Got a couple irons in the fire on Messenger. So I'll get back to you that, you know, you'll see my system and stuff if I end up with one. If not, there'll be a part 2. I'm going to get one. I'm going to get it for the price I want. But I do have these other trade-ins too, so I am trying to bring a little bit more arsenal to get the spending power up there. Really, when I buy systems for my collection, I do not like to buy them new. The only one I've bought new, the Xbox One X new and the Xbox One new, those two. 6 years apart. I usually buy used stuff, so I like, you know, I buy a lot of handhelds. I bought a used Vita recently that I'll be doing a video about. So I bought that, and so, you know, stay tuned, more coming, but hopefully I'm getting a little footage of Eastside, and I'm gonna go check it out. Welcome back to the Mike Will Experiment. I don't know if you can tell, I'm gonna take this off, man, it's hot. I don't know if you can tell by my excitement level, we were successful. We have obtained a PS4. And yeah, so more details to come. Welcome back, Mike Will Experiment. I am home. So, it was hot and there were people next to me and there was parking. I didn't want to hang out where I was at and discuss. But so I went to this place. There'll be pictures, Eastside Pawns. Here's the, I have a video that'll pop up here that I took of Eastside Pawns. Boop, boop, boop. Of their sign and stuff. So I didn't film on the inside out of courtesy to them, because, you know, with COVID, I'm just not trying to bring a camera into it. They did let me film. I'm going to post a slideshow as the video goes, but there is, they did let me photograph their games. They actually have an amazing game selection in Wenatchee. I live in Wenatchee, Washington. And normally game hunting around here is boring. An example, my first place I went was called Pawn Fathers. That's the first place I went. And, you know, to be fair, it's used inventory, so it's going to be hit or miss regardless. You're never going to have, you know, they don't order from a supplier. They have to rely on people coming in. So they're going to be flush sometimes and not so flush sometimes. But Pawn Fathers, I've been there before, and sometimes they have amazing stuff, but they said they tend to sell through it and there just was nothing. So I was like, eh. So my second stop was Eastside Pawns. Now the story with the Eastside Pawns is I went in there. I was like, hey, I kind of was like looking at the cabinets, saw this beautiful looking, here, I'll show you. This is what I saw. Hold on. I got something special for you guys here. Hold on. Yeah. So, as you can see here, I have acquired, hold on, I'm gonna hold this from the bottom because it's kind of, the plastic is weird in this. I've never had one of these before. But this is my brand new, well, brand used PlayStation 4. This is the black, slim, I believe this is the 500 gig model. I didn't care. It was a little over what I wanted to pay, but I wanted to mention this too. It was slightly more expensive. Ooh, I don't want to put that on that. There we go. It was slightly more expensive than what I wanted to pay. It was $240. I did trade in those Switch games that I brought, that I showed for collect. Sorry guys, that last video cut off. I do all of my Mike Will Experiment from my phone. It's part of why I call it the Mike Will Experiment. I only have the 64 gig iPhone Pro 11 X Max, so just bear with me. But this is the PS4 that I picked up. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a tour. It's in great shape. I mean, it looks fantastic. Really good shape. I mean, I'm very happy with this purchase. Apparently GameStop was sold out. I did also go to GameStop and pick up Shenmue 3. So, you know, I have the 1 and 2 collection on Xbox, and Shenmue just has a very nostalgic
This is mostly nostalgia, but they released the part 1 and 2, and then now this. But 3 only came out on the PC and the PS4. I'm not getting it on PC, obviously. I'm not really a PC gamer just because it's expensive. I prefer to do it this way. And it's just, I don't want to be scrunched up in front of a computer. I don't want to have a laptop. I'm a portable gamer, so just don't do PC. But here is the controller. Again, all of this stuff is basically like new condition. I played a game on it. You let me play a game on it. Shouts to the store, Eastside Pawns. I'll have some pictures that'll pop up through the video that show the kind of games and the selection that they have, and you guys can check that out too. So that was Mike Will on the Hunt, episode number 4 of my vlog series. A successful one. We got the PS4. We got Shenmue 3. You know what I mean? We were successful. I went a little bit over my budget. But at the end of the day, I felt that it was worth it. So I went into Eastside Pawns, and right away I spied the PS4 inside the case. And I said, I want that PS4. I walked in. First of all, I'm glad I didn't stutter too long, because the guy has an amazing game selection. You'll see I'll post some of the pictures everywhere. And leave those on so you can look at those, not my face. But so he had complete in box Game Boy games. He had complete in box N64, SNES. He had a pink Game Boy. He had all this crazy stuff that you have to understand. I know it's not a big deal to those of you that have retro stores in your town, but we do not have a retro store. I have GameStop and apparently that place, or Walmart. We don't even have Best Buy. So finding this place I have to tell you, was like a gold mine. I had ignored this place in the past. I thought it was just kind of like, oh, maybe they're not gonna have games. I was totally wrong about this place. It's amazing. Eastside Pawns. Please go visit them if you're in Wenatchee. They have amazing game selection. Shout out to them. And they took the Switch games off my hands, and we did. And then the guy comes. I go running out to get the games in my car. This is the story. So I go in. I want that PS4. I'm getting distracted. I go in. Want that PS4, right? I need that PS4. It was beautiful, gorgeous. Looked like it was just out of the box. I was like, I'll take that PS4, please. So I go running out to my car to get my Switch games because I had them in my backpack. This guy comes pulling up. Now, they asked me when I first came in, did you call on the phone? And I was like, no, I'm just hunting for a PS4. I'm like, oh, somebody called on the phone. Well, sure enough, this guy in the parking lot was there for the PS4. So I'm literally running, big guy like me. That's what you do for games, man. Running to my car. Running back. Hold the door open for him, because I had a feeling this was the dude. So I was like, oh shit, I was already here first. There's nothing he can do. Open the door. He comes in. Did you and the guy were like, oh, did you call by and I got it instead of him. I felt so bad, by the way. He was super cool about it. Look, they don't have a hold policy. It's first come, first serve, and I was first. So I feel bad about it, but at the end of the day, if it had been the other way around, I wouldn't. I would have done the same thing. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, I'll go try somewhere else. Because we're all just out there trying to, in this COVID, I'm not trying to be a mean person, but look, hey, I made it first, and I said I wanted to buy it, so I felt bad, but at the same time, I didn't feel bad, but I think it's a great story to how I got my PS4. By the way, GameStop was sold out of PS4s in my town, too, so PS4 around here is apparently very hard to get, so there's a premium, so I paid a little more, but the unit that I would have bought here in this ad, you can't see their name, but super dirty unit. Compare it to the one that I got with a trade-in, it was $228 with tax. So not bad. $228 for a nearly flawless system, and you can't even buy them in the stores around here right now. So then I went to GameStop and got Shenmue for $30 because it's been out for a while, and I love Shenmue. That's half the reason I bought it. The other half's Final Fantasy VII. So I'll update you on how I like the PS4. I can tell you already, I played a little Street Fighter V. He hooked that up for me so I could see it. Street Fighter V is fun. actually. 60 frames looks like. And the controller, the thing that really struck me about the DualShock 4 controller is nice. So my first impressions are pretty good, but again, you know, I have to have it, and I really got it to do remote play because I'm more of a portable gamer. I have the Vita, I have a Japanese Vita. I'll have another video on that on its way to me, and then I will do a video about how remote play works. And there's many videos coming because I'm, you know, doing my hobby thing right now. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. This is Mike Will. Have a great day. Oh, it's a whiptail.